Hello everyone and welcome once again to another video on the channel. Thanks for being here and thanks for joining me till the end. I hope this video is entertaining for you. Today, it's time to talk about a subject with complications, the space of the dwelling in which the decoration is a challenge and sometimes a headache. Rectangular spaces are a challenge, especially when it comes to distribution and other factors. However, a good result can be achieved if you pay attention to the tips below. I'll share them, and I'm sure that more than one will come in handy. So, don't move and listen carefully to these suggestions that are very. First step: know the space well. To start, knowing the measurements of the room in question is vital. You must measure well to determine what size furniture you can buy and how much you should buy. It's easy to determine this if you know how many square meters the room has. This will make the task of choosing furniture much easier. First step: know the space well. To start, knowing the measurements of the room in question is vital. You must measure well to determine what size furniture you can buy and how much you should buy. It's easy to determine this if you know how many square meters the room has. This will make the task of choosing furniture much easier. Space distribution. To favor spaciousness, nothing is more appropriate than the entrance of natural light. If the living room has windows, locate the sofa by the window. Another option is to choose a chaise lounge model with an independent module. However, narrow living dining room spaces are complicated and don't allow for an intimate distribution. In these cases, all the furniture must be supported against the Move freely. In narrow and elongated spaces, you can always distribute the furniture on both sides of the room to create a corridor through which you can move freely. If we're talking about a larger room, try to create a distribution of furniture forming an X. As you can see in the image, the spaces are not very fluid, but you can get communicated environments. Communicating environments refers to integrating several zones within the same space. For example, the kitchen can be integrated into the dining room, delimited by a kitchen island. Similarly, the dining room can be delimited by the table and the Which sofa goes best in a narrow space? The choice of a sofa is very important as it is the largest piece of furniture in the room, especially in a narrow and elongated space. When selecting a sofa for such a room, it is crucial to consider its design so that it doesn't overpower the space. Look for a sofa with a low back and prefer a light and neutral tone. It should be comfortable, and if the measurement. How to choose the dining table. When choosing a dining table, it is important to maintain a sense of spaciousness. Ideally, place the table to one side of the room, near a source of natural light. Additionally, ensure that the table size is not excessively large in relation to the number of chairs. Keep in mind the type. Avoid overloading narrow spaces. In narrow and elongated spaces, it is crucial to only include essential elements, especially when it comes to furniture. Opt for multifunctional furniture and consider custom-made pieces to maximize space utilization. Choose furniture and walls in neutral and light tones, although it doesn't necessarily have to be white. Add tasteful accessories and modern touches, but avoid overloading the space. Including a well-sized mirror can make the room appear larger and help reflect accessories from a different perspective. Don't forget to consider using area rugs. Coffee tables in narrow spaces. Even in a narrow and long room, there are several design options for coffee tables. You can place a beautiful centerpiece table or a couple of auxiliary tables. It doesn't have to be a traditional center table. You can create a composition with a pair of auxiliary tables. Ottomans are another option, and they can add a pop of style. If you want to break the linearity of the narrow space. Conclusion. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Remember that narrow and elongated spaces always have solutions. Add a few low pieces of furniture. Choose sofa models slightly smaller than standard measurements. Mount the TV on the wall to save space. Opt for round tables. Avoid tall and heavy furniture, and keep the central area moderately clear. Create a focal point. Maximize natural light, and consider vertical furniture for the background of the rooms. What do you think of these suggestions? Let me know in the comments. I read them all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find them useful. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.